Hey, blessed morning, Grateful Gab family. Welcome into the Grateful Gab podcast. About to get directly into the daily verse before my wife and I come together to be able to speak on our topic for Family Day today. Daily verse for the day of July 16, 2023, derives from the book of John, chapter 15, verse 5, and it states as follows. Yes, I am the vine. You are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Amen. And again, it's from the book of John, chapter 15, verse 5. And I'm going to give the reins over to my beautiful wife. This is something that we both kind of discussed about yesterday, but she had a lot to be able to, really, like a lot of words and things she wanted to be able to speak about. So I'll let her give the topic, and then we'll go from there.
The topic will be, well, let me first start off by saying good morning. And thankful for this day to have the opportunity to do this. But
You need to start speaking up now.
the topic,
I'm going to get you a mic so you can
yeah,
talk to it.
I'm not somebody fierce. Yeah, the topic I want to discuss, or we want to discuss, is giving time back to your marriage. Getting back to the point where it's just you, not just saying like get back to just you and your husband, but making sure you have time to go back and reflect and act upon what made y'all husband and wife in the first place. Like having kids. I mean, once marriage, okay, we dated or whatever. Once marriage comes, all the other stuff, the baby and the baby carriage and all the stuff, all that stuff come on behind it. It's like
That was how you sing in the
yeah.
What's that? I forgot what they called.
What is it called? Rock? No, I forgot something about.
But what they called again? Those little games I forgot they called.
But anyway, we tend to lose ourselves. Like what? With like, okay, we focus on other things other than the groundwork. What is the foundation of this family? We have to focus on that sometimes. We have to take time out and really focus on that and not lose sight of that. Of course, the foundation is God. It's first, as always. But you know what I'm saying? Like, marriage, like us, like husband and wife, like when you have kids, play sports, school, everything, it's like you don't have time, working and all this stuff, you tend to overlook spending time with that person that helped create all that with you. So
Yeah, and another thing too about time, she, my wife specifically, brought it to a point where, yes, we need to emphasize spending, more quality time with one another. But I just look at it as, like you said, the overall time as a whole. We celebrated 8 years of marriage 2 days ago. What's today? Sunday? 3 days ago. And, like you said, just that time in marriage, give your marriage time. You have to be able to give your marriage time. You have to be able to go that 1 day, go that 1 week, go that 6 months, go that 1 year. And a lot of stuff gonna change in that, when you go from that 1 year to that second year to that 5th year. Like you said, the things you all start to build come together. You start to see them on a regular. Like one, your kids. Then if y'all in certain careers or something like that, you start to see those things build up as well. And again, it's just with time, because even through that time, speaking for ourselves, we've been tested, but we still are blessed and able to stand here today to say that we made it today in our marriage. And I think that's a big thing for us, that we just started to take our marriage literally day by day. Understand that, again, that we need to emphasize God first in our life. And I think ever since we've done that, He's definitely put us on a path where we both become better people. I'm a better, you as a better woman, me as a better man. You as a better wife, me as a better husband. You as a mother, and me as a father. And it's just about being able to go for it. I see it, baby. I see it. I gave her some insulin. She about to eat now. And go up. Good job, little sister. Little big sister. But yes, and again, you gotta keep that time. You have to be able to, go through the test. Understand it's gonna be worth it at the end. Like even when you get to a point in your marriage where we like you said, we're 8 years in our marriage, but we still had an understanding that we want to connect with one another. We want to be able to still, show each other that we love one another. We're in love. We want to again, make each other happy. Be happy with one another. Be the peace in our home for one another. But you can't get through those things. You can't go through those lessons without embracing the time and then embracing your relationship in the time. If you're planning on getting married, again, if you're already married, these are things you have to be able to look for, because as you grow, hopefully, your partner is growing with you. And in some cases, individuals grow and the spouse or whoever they were at one point, they might be, standstill and stuff like that, and that creates, rifts and things of that nature. But, I just tell people you got to be on the same page for your partner, one for yourself. You got to be able to understand. You got to support yourself, and then you got to support your partner, and you got to be able to know how to uplift them, in a way of, not trying to bash them. These are things that you've had to, be able to tell me, like, hey, I know you do great things. I know you do, you've been doing this, but I know you can do much better. People need those things. So, like I said, but we got to embrace the time to be able to get to a point, again, to have today, and then all the other todays you have, just, be in the moment of it and give God glory for the time. So yeah, definitely, like my wife said, take time for your spouse, take time for yourself. I tell her that all the time, ma'am. Don't be too hard on yourselves, all that type of stuff. We only have today in this moment right now, and what you make of it, what you make of it. So I appreciate the time that God has blessed us with, and I look forward to more time with you. So,
amen.
All right, Grateful Gab family. So embrace today. Call your people. Again, give your husband a hug, your wife a hug, your children a hug, whoever it may be around in your life, and just tell them you appreciate them. They don't got to say it back to you, but you just got to genuinely mean it. Hopefully they will say it back to you, because I know, we're all individuals who put our best foot forward. At least we try to make ourselves happy, but then to be able to do what we have to for our family. So, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just be in the moment and be appreciative of your life and the people's lives around you. So, I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on all major podcast platforms: Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, any other major podcast platforms. Make sure y'all check out Grateful Gab. Check out the YouTube channel. New vlogs will be dropping. New vlogs are up there. All that good stuff. Check me out on Twitter at Grateful_Gab. And a correction from my Sports Huddle episode yesterday about the female Sabrina who broke the 3-point record. She actually broke the most 3 points made in NBA history, not just the WNBA. So that was my correction from yesterday. So shout out to Sabrina. I don't know how to pronounce her name without looking at it, but she did an awesome job at the 3-point shootout for the WNBA this past weekend. So yeah. Other than that, Grateful Gab family, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for Meditation Monday, and we're gonna get it rolling. Until next time, peace.
Peace.
You like a peace.